Hey guys, welcome back to Match Fishing TV UK. You know what time of the week it is. It's time for the rant. Okay, I'm here with my good friend and fellow YouTuber Ben Koss from Ben Koss Match Fishing.
How we doing, guys?
We've been having a bit of a battle today with firstly the conditions and secondly a little mini match for the skimmers.
Yeah.
I'll leave that one for you to view on a future video, but let's say it was a bit of a ding-dong battle. But today's rant, what's on my mind this week? Well, we're at Albans Lakes in St Albans today, and the match lake here is a funny one because in the summer it's very much dominated by one particular method. This man has won a few matches over the last year using this method. It's something that really divides opinion, and that method is the slow sinker. So if you haven't come across this before, essentially it is a pear-shaped type bomb stroke float that sinks very slowly through the levels. You fire pellets or whatever over the top that you try and mirror the fall, and then essentially carp come and intercept the bait. You see your line go round. It's not really watching a tip or watching a float. You see your line go and you're away. So it's one of those methods that really divides opinion, and I'm pretty sure about the opinion of my gentleman to my left here because he's won a few matches using it.
Yeah.
So let's fly straight across to him. So what do you think?
Well, I think in the summer it truly is an unbeatable method. It really is. I think when you've got a lake which is deep, and I've spoken about this quite a few times on my channel, but when you've got sort of 10, 12 foot in depth, obviously you don't know where those carp are going to be. Obviously when you're suspending a pellet, using a pellet waggler sort of 2-3 foot below the surface, if those fish are 2-3 foot from the bottom, obviously, you know, those ones that don't come up, that's where you sort of tend to catch them. So you can catch them from the top all the way through to the bottom. So the whole time you're searching the peg for the fish. And as I said, in the summer on that match lake, it is truly an unbeatable method. But it splits opinion. I mean, some people hate it, don't they?
It does. I mean, playing devil's advocate here, so I'll tell you my opinion a bit later on it. But some people, I'm sure this is correct, Ben, stay away from this venue through the summer because they can't fish that method.
Yeah.
Or they can't, because I think anybody can learn any method, to be honest.
Yeah.
But because they don't want to.
Yeah.
Now, is that right or is that wrong?
I think, but then you could say the same with other venues. I mean, I've known venues where a certain method works and their regular anglers do it all the time and do well. You either try and compete with them, or you just don't do it, you know, and you have to find different venues. But yeah, different venues have, unfortunately, you know, paced venues. I mean, I'm not very good at pace fishing, I'll be honest. I'll put my hands up, I can't do pace fishing. Whereas some places, you know, they dominate on pace.
Yeah.
And I know I couldn't compete doing that.
Yeah. I'm the same. I'm the same with pace.
Yeah. So
I haven't got the patience for
these
it.
people are probably thinking, well, I can't compete on the slow sinker, so I won't do it. So
I guess that's kind of the choice that you have as a match angler. You've got venues that you can go to that you're going to need to perfect different disciplines on. To me, my opinion on it, so thanks for your input, Ben. Yeah. As I say, Ben, to be fair, to go back to yourself, I've known you for what, 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
We've fished matches alongside each other a few times, and I think you're one of these that has actually said, right, okay, I need to get to know that method.
Yeah, I didn't do it very much before, but I've obviously, you know, a lot of people are doing it and become successful at it. So it's one of the things I've had to embrace.
Yeah, and I'm one of those that I still come down here in the summer. I'm not that good at it, to be fair. I'd say I'm a 4 out of 10, but a year ago I was a 2 out of 10. So to me, it's a challenge to try and advance yourself and learn these things. But look, my opinion on it is this: any venue you go to, there's going to be a dominant method at any one time, whether it's summer, winter, whatever. I've seen it with people trying to ban balling in for bream. I've seen it with people obviously trying to ban the slow sinker. And to me, it's a case of, where does it stop? If you start banning methods, okay, as long as they don't harm the fish, That is the key thing here. If they harm the fish, then get rid of them. But if they don't harm the fish, where do you stop? Because all those years ago, when Andy Finlay was perfecting the method feeder, and he was absolutely storming every match he was in and bagging up, what would have happened if they'd said, no, you're too dominant on this venue, this method is too dominant, we have to knock it on the head. You don't get any advancement in angling techniques, you don't get any advancement in general of the standard of the anglers. So to me, you've got to adapt or not die, but you know what I mean. You get the point, you've got to adapt or, you know, you don't evolve as an angler.
Can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing I would say, just to close the rant, is fish aren't stupid, as we know. Fish suss things out. And what is a dominant method this year or next year may well not be a dominant method the year after, because they get wise to things, as we know, which is why baits have to keep evolving and presentation has to keep evolving. So to me, no, you've got to adapt and you've got to change. Even if you don't necessarily like fishing a method too much, you know, you either do it, adapt, or you don't. It's your choice really, but it shouldn't be banned. Alright, catch you next time on the channel. Thank you very much for your comments, Ben. Leave your comments below. I'm sure this is one that will get the comments page heated up. But thanks guys, see you soon.